Alright, so last week we got news from the website LRM Online that Hayden Christensen has signed on for the Kenobi series and that it would be for a large role. The article goes on to explain that Hayden has been cast as a regular and that the announcement was planned for Star Wars Celebration this year, but due to the convention being cancelled, it has been put off. Other sources quickly jumped on the story, confirming its validity. Jordan Mazon of Cinelex added to the story, resurfacing tweets from 2019 and earlier this year that suggest that the Kenobi series would feature Clone Wars flashbacks as well as take the character off Tatooine. Notable Twitter influencer and insider Daniel Rickman, better known as Daniel RPK, shared a photo of Kenobi and Vader on Twitter, confirming on his Patreon that he heard Vader would be featured in the series as well. This is obviously a big development for the series, especially considering the series went on indefinite hold in January for rewrites. Did the series switch direction? Was Hayden added in as part of rewrites, or was he always included? According to LRM, early negotiations for Hayden's return were planned as just a cameo, but with the Clone Wars returning and the growing love for the prequels, the role was expanded. I'm not one for speculation or rumor regarding behind the scenes, especially since I'm not someone who works in the industry, and I don't pretend to know what goes on behind closed doors, so I'm not going to speak on what possibly could have gone down regarding the writing process on the show. However, I definitely want to dive into the news overall and share my thoughts. There's a lot to unpack here, and my feelings regarding the news really depend on the storyline for the series. Personally, I'm all for Hayden returning as Anakin for the series, if that means live action Clone Wars flashbacks. If you've seen my other videos, you know I'm a big fan of the series and the time period, so to see more stories in that era is always a plus for me. It would also make sense that Obi-Wan would have flashbacks or memories of his time with Anakin, and he would reflect on his failures regarding his teachings and his inability to save Anakin at his final hour on Mustafar. My ideal Kenobi series would revolve around Obi-Wan's life on Tatooine as he protects Luke and focuses on meditation and learning how to become one with the Force with the tutelage of Qui-Gon. I would love to see him work with Owen Lars to fend off threats to the Lars homestead, such as Tusken Raiders, and occasionally see him cross paths with scum and villainy within Mos Eisley and other notorious crime locations on the planet. I've never been a fan of the idea of Obi-Wan departing Tatooine, even if it was in search for Vader. While I'm open to everything and will probably love the direction they take, it was always implied, in my opinion, that Obi-Wan would stay and protect Luke as long as necessary, never straying too far from him. I think there are a lot of interesting avenues you can go down following Kenobi going off-world. The most obvious is him looking into the mystery of Darth Vader and discovering for the first time that Anakin is alive. Others have speculated that Vader and Kenobi could clash again in the series, and while I think canonically it could work, I do think it takes away from the impact of their duel on the Death Star and A New Hope. Not to mention, if the two were to duel, the battle would probably be much closer to their fight in Revenge of the Sith than Episode 4, and while of course it would look amazing, I think that could take away from what Lucas was trying to achieve in the original Star Wars. Again, this is just my opinion on the topic, and I have full trust in Lucasfilm to make the right decisions regarding the series. Just because I may not agree with every decision they make doesn't mean I don't think they're the best people for the job. Star Wars, just like everything else, is subjective, and it's okay not to love every decision made about the franchise. But I still love and appreciate all that Star Wars has to offer, because I love the saga, and I'm continuously inspired by those who contribute to it. But that's it for me this week. This was a bit of a shorter video since I don't like to delve too deep into rumors, and I'm not the type of person to create and share long, convoluted plots derived in my head, so I just wanted to share my quick thoughts on the topic and discuss it here with all of you. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I have to say, make sure to follow me on Twitter. I post daily Star Wars content, including really great information threads for casual fans looking to explore the franchise a bit deeper. Thanks again for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.